Perfect predictions in the German Bundesliga this Saturday. We're going to be giving you the best options there and the best tips in the Bundesliga. Here we go with Augsburg. It's going to be facing Bayer Leverkusen right there. I believe Bayer Leverkusen is going to win, but of course, going to concede a goal. So it's going to be a 2-1 win for Bayer Leverkusen right there. And the next game is going to be Cons against St. Pauli, where we're going to see a lot of drama in this game because there are two teams that, having light capacity. The goal scoring advantage between these two is kind of like very low. So it's going to be a tie right there, a 0-0 tie against these two teams. And then we're going to see Heidenheim that is going to be hosting on Freiburg right there in the next game, which is, of course, it's going to be a 2-1 win for Freiburg in this game. And then the next game right there, Bayern Munich, preparing to face Champions League, is going to be playing against Stuttgart. But Bayern Munich is still going to find a way home. But for sure, they're going to concede some goals right there. And of course, this is the perfect result, 3-1 for Bayern Munich. That is the statistic we've come up to this weekend in the Bundesliga. There you see the first game is going to be Bayer Leverkusen is going to win 2-1, and then a new draw between Cons and St. Pauli, and of course Heidenheim is going to lose 2-1 right there as well to Freiburg, and Bayern Munich defeating Stuttgart 3-1. Just stay tuned to our channel for more predictions coming up. At the end of this video, we're going to give you some perfect games at the end, sure winners, and everything you need to know. 4 perfect predictions in the German Bundesliga this weekend. Surely on Sunday you're going to find these games. We're going to give you the perfect predictions right there. First game is going to be Wolfsburg, that's right there. That's going to be playing against Union Berlin, and of course just need to change the color of my pen right there. Yeah, so it's going to be a tie there, 1-1 between these two. It's going to be a 1-1 draw between Wolfsburg and Union Berlin. And then the next one is going to be Leipzig, sitting on the second position of the league table, doing very well against Frankfurt right there. Got a beautiful game, but Leipzig is going to struggle hard to have a 2-1 win right there. But for sure, Leipzig is taking home 3 points against Eintracht Frankfurt. And the next game is going to be Hamburg SV, and there is going to be a tie as well, 1-1 between these two right there. And the last game is going to be Borussia Dortmund. That is also preparing to play in the Champions League. That's going to be playing with Hoffenheim right there. And what is the result? It's going to be a 2-0 victory for Borussia Dortmund right there. So this is what we've got for you in the German Bundesliga. Take note of this, select what you know, and then do what you like right there. 1-1 draw between Wolf and Union, and then Leipzig 2-1, and then Hamburger to have a tie there, and Borussia Dortmund to beat Hoffenheim 2-0. Stay tuned to the end. Big wins in the Ligue 1 this week. We go to the French Ligue 1, giving you perfect predictions and tips right there. We've got Nantes going to be playing against Lens in there. Of course, it's going to be a 0 for Nantes, and then 1, of course, for Lens. Lens has been so good, and Nantes not very good. So this, I think, it's going to be the predictions for here. We've got Toulouse plays against Strasbourg right there. I give this one a tie. After analysis, we think that this is going to be a tie game right here. And Paris Saint-Germain is going to play on Rennes. Paris Saint-Germain has been not really balanced this season. However, they've lost a couple of games and have a couple of draws. But now they finished facing Rennes. Rennes as well. It's not too easy, but Paris Saint-Germain for sure is going to concede 1 goal this weekend. But the short thing is that Paris Saint-Germain is going home with 3 points. So it's going to be a 2-1 win right there for Paris Saint-Germain and Rennes. So this is what we've got. So this is our name here. You can check us on YouTube, on Instagram, and of course on Facebook as well. We bring to you perfect tips and football analysis on this channel. You can always follow us for more tips and football analysis. This is what we've got for you in the league. And Nantes to lose 1-0 against Lens, and Toulouse and Strasbourg 1-1 there, and Paris Saint-Germain to go home with all 3 points, winning 3-1, 2-1 right there in this game. See you on our next video. Perfect predictions in the Ligue 1 this weekend right there. We're going to give you perfect predictions in the Ligue 1 this weekend. We're going to find Nice players again, Angers right there. It's going to be a 1-1 tie between Nice and Angers in the, and then we're going to see Auxerre meeting Metz. 2 poor teams. I mean, they are sitting actually on the last table altogether. I believe their goal scoring capacity of these 2 teams are very low. It's going to be a new draw right there. And then the next game right there is going to see Le Havre, who's going to be hosting Paris FC in there. Of course, it's going to be a new draw as well in this game. And then the last game is going to be Olympique de Lyonnais, that is going to be the favorite of this win this week. That's going to be playing with Lorient in there. Of course, Lyonnais is going to have 2 goals there, but going to concede as well. So this is what we've got for you. 2-1 win for Olympique de Lyonnais against Lorient. So this is what we've got in the Liga this week. Just take what you want, and Lyon is the most guaranteed game right here, and you can take a look at what you can do here. See you on the next video. The England Championship prediction is here. We're going to give you perfect predictions in the England Championship, where you find Coventry, Leicester, Watford, Middlesbrough playing together, but we give you the best predictions in this game. First game is going to be Hull City right there, playing against Middlesbrough. It's going to be 2 for Hull City and 3 for Middlesbrough right there. And the next game is going to be Charlton Athletics vs Portsmouth in there. And of course, it's going to be 1 for Charlton and 0 for Portsmouth in there as well. We've got Derby County that's going to be facing Leicester City in there. It's going to be a perfect game in there for sure. The victory is going to go for Leicester City. Of course, one for Derby County, and of course Leicester City, 2 for them. The last game in this page is going to be Watford and Norwich City right there. Watford, perfect draw in there, and of course it's going to be a 1-1 tie between these two, Watford and Norwich City, 1-1 draw. So this is what we've got. The first page of the championship there. Hull City 2 and Middlesbrough 3, and then Charlton Athletic 1, Portsmouth 0, and then we've got Derby County right there 1, and Leicester City is going to grab 3 points there with 2 goals scoring, and then it's going to be a tie between Watford and Norwich City in there. Follow us for more videos in the championship. Championship predictions this Saturday, very tough league to predict, but we're going to give you a perfect predictions in the championship this series, where you're going to find Blackburn Rovers going to be facing on Sheffield Wednesday right there. Of course, it's going to be 3 goals for the Blackburn Rovers and 1 for Sheffield Wednesday. And the next game is going to be Bristol City and Millwall United right there. Of course, it's going to be 2 as well for Bristol City and 1 for Millwall. So it's going to be a victory for Bristol City in there. And then Ipswich Town is going to be facing Coventry City, where Frank Lampard is doing a lot of great work, putting them on the first position of the league table, which for sure they're going to come to the Premier League this season. So what we've got for you in this game, of course, is going to be 1 goal right there for Ipswich Town and 3 for Coventry City right there. And then QPR is going to be hosting West Bromwich Albion in there. I believe it's going to be a 2-2 tie in this game. The analysis. So this is what we've got for you in the championship. A very tough league to predict. 3-1 there for Blackburn Rovers and Sheffield Wednesday 1. Bristol City is going to be taking on Millwall United, 2-1 victory for Bristol City, and then Ipswich Town is going to be playing with Coventry City as well. It's going to be 3-1 for Coventry City against Ipswich Town, and then QPR is going to be hosting the West Bromwich Albion. It's going to be a tie there 2-2. Follow us for more updates and more tips coming to you. English Championship predictions this weekend. We've got here Sheffield United is going to be taking on Stoke City as well. So what we've got for you here is a tie there, 1-1 in this game. I just need to change my pen and do this one. So of course it's going to be a tie right there, 1-1 for Sheffield United and Stoke City in there. Southampton is going to be taking on Birmingham City, of course, as well. It's going to be a beautiful game, but I see a tie there with so many goals, 2-2 in this game. The Preston North End is going to be taking on West Ham in this game as well. It's going to be 1 for Preston and a 0 for West Ham. And the last game in here is going to be Swansea City. It's going to be playing on Oxford United. It's going to be a tie there, but no goal in this game. It's going to be a goalless draw in there. So this is what we've got for you in the championship in England. A 1-1 draw there between Sheffield United and Stoke City in there. And Southampton is going to be hosting Birmingham City, where they're going to have a tie there, 2-2 both teams. And the Preston North End is going to be hosting West Ham. Preston to win 1-0 in there. And the last game, Swansea City on Oxford United, a new tie there. See you on our next video. 4 big teams to win this weekend. Guess who we've got for you here in Germany? We're gonna give you here Bayer Leverkusen. It's gonna win this weekend. That's very sure for them. And then Olympique de Lyonnais as well. It's gonna be one of the teams that is gonna be winning this weekend. And then here on my left, we've got FC Porto in the Portuguese league that is gonna be winning as well. And we've got Feyenoord in the Eredivisie that are going to be winning. So these are the 4 teams that we're giving to you this weekend. Take a look at them. You think there's another team to add here, or there's a team to remove from here? But for sure, it's very okay that you're going to find green ticks in these 4 teams right here this weekend. Take note of them and follow us on our next perfect tips. On the next video, we're going to give to you as well amazing 3 teams that can give you perfect odds to try a lock on this weekend. So this is what I've got for you. See you on our next video. All leagues predictions this weekend. In each league, we're gonna pick 1 team that's gonna represent that league, and for sure, when we pick teams from every league, 8 of them, we're selecting the best team that's gonna win. So we're gonna give you 8 teams that are gonna win in each and every league in there. So we've got the Bundesliga, La Liga, the Premier League, the La Liga Portugal, the Liga, and everyone. So in the Bundesliga this week, we're gonna be giving to you Bayern Munich here. Bayern Munich is going to be winning in the Bundesliga this weekend, and then we see what league we've got, and we go to the La Liga right here. Who is going to win for the La Liga this weekend? What do you think? You can leave in the comment section of all the teams that are playing in the La Liga this weekend. Who do you think is going to win? Of course, we've got one for you, which is going to be FC Barcelona right there. FC Barcelona is going to be winning for the La Liga this weekend, and then the next team here in the Premier League. Who do you think is going to be winning in the Premier League to represent the Premier League this weekend? Leave in the comment section right there. We've got it for you as well. It's going to be Liverpool. It's going to be representing the EPL this weekend. And then we go to the Serie A. Which team do you think can represent the Serie A this weekend? That is a team that must win in there. Of course, we got it for you. Perfect one. There is going to be AS Roma to represent the Serie A this weekend. And then again, we've got another league here, the Portuguese League, and then you need to pick out 1 team from the Portuguese League that needs to represent all the Portuguese League there. We've got it for you. Perfect one. It's going to be, of course, FC Porto in there to represent the Portuguese League right there. And then the next league is going to be the Championship in England again. We go to England and we're going to pick 1 team to represent the Championship in England. What team do you think you can pick? Leave in the comment section below, but we've got the best team for you right there. It's going to be Coventry City right there to represent the Championship in England. And then we go to the Ligue 1. Who is going to win for the Ligue 1 this weekend? Do you have someone to win for the Ligue 1? Is it Paris Saint-Germain? Is it Lyon? Is it Marseille? Or what do you have? But we've got the best for you right here. Of course, it's Olympique de Lyonnais to win for the Ligue 1 this weekend. So now we go to the last one right there. It's going to be Eredivisie. Who is going to be representing Eredivisie? Is it Feyenoord? Is it Ajax? Or is it PSV or whatever? But we've got the best team for you that is going to represent them this weekend. Of course, is there Feyenoord for you. All these teams are going to be winning this weekend. The summary of them all, we've got all the 8 teams here that are going to be winning in each league. First of all, we go to Italy. Roma is going to be winning like a green tick right there. Eredivisie in Feyenoord is going to be that one right there. And Bundesliga, we picked on Bayern Munich and we picked on Barcelona in the La Liga. And then right here, we picked on Liverpool in the Premier League, and then Lyon for the Ligue 1, and Porto for the Portuguese League. And lastly, in the Championship, we pick Coventry City. Of all these selections representing their leagues, which one do you think is going to fail, or which one do you think we can replace with? Leave in the comment section below. Follow us for more videos coming up for you. See you on the next video.